adjustment's really big. This being up here is busy. You're always busy. There's no time to, like Brett, you always have to go out at our events, get us networking with other people. Then we have to do our internships. It's busy, but it's fun. That's the main thing. It's fun. So you have a lot of energy going on. It's really great.
So far, everyone's been really nice, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting everyone to be just old and stuffy, but they're really friendly, and it's a really good environment. I enjoy it a lot.
Greg LaBelle's class on campaign management is wonderful. He's such a fun teacher. It's very informative and just such a great atmosphere for anyone who is passionate about politics, because you're right here in the middle of the city, and the guest speakers he had to come in were fabulous. I loved it.
Well, the classes are really good. The practicum, where we learn how to campaign with Jason Williams, is really good. It's teaching us how to campaign, how to create a good, solid message, and how to adapt that message to different audiences. It's going really good.
I'm interning at Scott Murphy for Congress, and it relates to the bigger picture because I feel like I'm getting a pretty good grasp on politics and politics in general, because I'm doing political management classes at GW, and I'm basically learning about how an entire campaign works for someone to get reelected, so it ties in pretty well.
I work in youth programs at the BIA, Bureau of Indian Affairs, and my boss is completely awesome. She's also the treasurer of SAGE, which is the Society of American Indians government employees, and it's fantastic. I meet a ton of people. I go to a ton of functions with her. I learn a lot, and I just have a whole bunch of fun and learn.
I'm interning at Kemp Partners and the Kemp Foundation. The Kemp Foundation is a nonprofit that's up and coming, so I'm really working with building relationships with other foundations, applying for grants, doing kind of research, and then in the Kemp Partners, which is a lobbying firm, I was in charge of the lobby day that just passed, so I had to do a lot of scheduling with congressional offices, all the scheduling for the clients, setting up the whole day, so it's been really great.
I'm actually in the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee office, and that's something I really have a passion and interest for, so it's going pretty well.
I've been working as an assistant to the desk assistants and logging tape and helping producers put together pieces for nightly news or the Today Show, and it's been really fun so far. I've only been there a week, but I really enjoy it, and I think it's going to help me get some better experience for the field I want to go to in the future.
Yeah, we met with Tom Cole at the beginning of the program, and he's from Oklahoma, and he's wonderful, and he was really open and honest and talked about his hardships as a Native American and being in politics for the majority of his life, so it was really interesting.
I definitely think the number one aspect of this that's going to help us is the networking that we've gotten to have. We've met so many interesting people that are really well connected, and they're going to be able to help us out in any area that we choose to go into.
Hopefully I can take away a new skill set. Being in DC, I'm learning a lot of new things, especially being on my own and away from a home base. I'm also taking away with me a lot of really good life experiences that I can relay back to Chicago and the urban Indian community that I work with in Chicago.
I feel like we get a lot of feedback, and we can refine what our problem areas are, and it's just a great experience. It's good to have a good trial run before we enter the workforce.
I chose it because it seemed like a really, really good experience for me to get out there and get a real-world experience with politics that but prior to this experience have not had. So
the opportunity to live in Washington, D.C. and intern here is really invaluable for people from across the country, but especially Native Americans. For me, who wanted to get started in politics, it was a perfect opportunity to live and work and get to know people in the city.